I've lost my ass. Has anyone seen? There's my ass. Hey heroes, Zephyr here, and welcome back to Minecraft 1.8 in our survival series, and back to the village. My apologies for the frame rate. It's a little buggy right now, kind of up and down, just because we've had a couple of things. We found one of our lost wolves. He was over there somewhere while we were gathering horses. Other changes I made, I have now, because this cleric did not want to move from under the bridge, I have made it his little store here. I cleared out the water so he's not swimming all the time. So we have Mr. Underbridge's Rotten Flesh Trade and Emporium, because he has the best rotten flesh trade possible. I believe that's also the best gold trade possible, the best redstone trade possible, the best lapis trade possible. It's not a very good one for Eye of Ender, but don't really need them right now. Best glowstone trade possible, and I think that's a really good one for Bottle of Enchanting. I can't really remember. I think you can get them for 3, but he's got a really good deals, so I didn't want to lose him, so now he has Mr. Underbridge's Rotten Flesh Trade in Emporium. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And this guy sucks. I have gotten through all of his trades. He's got kind of okay for everything, but his Eye of Ender and other one are worse. It doesn't offer the maximum for the other two, so he kind of sucks. I've been doing a lot of trading with my one farmer villager. I've got the leatherworker's saddle, which is actually the best deal you can get on a saddle, so I picked up a couple of those. Are you a farmer? Yes, you are a farmer. I've been doing a lot of trading with this guy just because it gives me something to do at night. And this is the result of us getting every horse in the plains. Oh god. No. Okay. Yeah, this is the result. Lots of noise, lots of everything. Let's get a little bit of an overhead view so you can get an idea. I have no clue how many horses are here. Like, 0 clue. And I collected them all, but they're all tamed. They're not all saddled, obviously, because I don't have a million saddles. I was color coding them, so you can kind of see where there's like pockets of color. But they started getting out and mingling, and there also weren't enough stalls for all the different colors of horses. I didn't have somewhere to put grays or the yellowy color. So we have a ton of horses with a ton of different stats. And this has led to having 2 different projects that I want to try to do today. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll have time for both. Project number 1 involves sorting these horses. Because, yeah, we need to cull this herd a little bit. Nope. Yeah. Got to get rid of some of the bad ones. There's one guy whose walk speed is like just slightly faster than mine. So there's a lot of really bad horses, but there's also a lot of really good horses. So I've been kind of plotting ways to do that. I know there's an easy way to test their jump height, as been demonstrated by like 400 different people. But one of the projects is to do a horse kind of track and testing area here. The other project I want to do, because I want to add more doors to the village, because if we add, I think, 3 or 4 more doors, we'll actually have enough that these guys will have their first baby. So I wanted to use this area. I know I was thinking of like putting a housing unit here, or like some sort of house. But I was thinking, take down these couple of fences, build kind of like an outlying dock, and build like a fishing hut idea, kind of like how we had last season with near the boat, and build like a fishing hut / I had another idea of what the building was going to be, but basically it'd be like kind of like a fishing restaurant style deal. We'll do some cooking in there, have some reeds growing out the front, just like pretty it up a little bit. and do that, because that'll add more doors. We can have double entrances. I've got a couple of kind of ideas of how to do it. So it's basically a building episode or kind of a redstone-y episode. And I have got a coin to flip. You can hear it flip. And I'm going to go with, it's a Pokemon coin. So on the Pokemon side, we have Jirachi and Shaman. And that will be to do the shiny redstone stuff. And the flat black side will be build the fishing hut. And here we go. Up and up. Dropping it. Flip. Catch. Done. And it's black. So, alright. Today we're going to build a fishing hut. And I will bug out the redstone. I've got an idea for a timer that I want to do concerning the horse stuff. But we'll have that in later episodes. So, since this is in our spruce part of the village, I'm going to need to gather some spruce wood. Or do I want to build it out of something else? I've got all the oak still on the donkey. You know what? I think I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to go gather some spruce wood, and I will be right back. Wait. Leather worker? Did you duplicate? Apparently my leather worker duplicated. Just need to do a quick tally. Who's in here? Farmer. Okay. Fletcher. Okay. Cleric. Okay. And Mr. Underbridge is still under the bridge. Yeah, my leather worker appears to have duplicated. Which means I guess I don't get a baby. I get 2 leather workers. Yes, you appear to have reproduced via symbiosis. And that's actually technically a good trade, or at least in terms of value. That's not... But hey, now I have 2 guys with a perfect saddle trade. Maybe I'll move one of you guys into the stable. Alright, that should be more than enough wood to do this project, so I'm going to grab a stack of spruce and just this little bit of extra. And I also discovered I have a little bit left over in one of these chests, so it is right here. And let's grab what spruce stuff we have so far. Sorry. Oh my, sorry. Allergies. So grab these spruce stairs, and that should be good. Like I said, I'm thinking mainly spruce. Now, apparently it was something you're supposed to do when you're doing building is like a color palette. And the color palettes for around here is mostly brown and gray. And then the stable is more or less all brown. But thinking about this building, the basics of it is wanting to have the dock, which should match the bridge build style. I want the center of the building lined up about here. Let's actually go around. I don't want to remove the fences just yet. Let's just think. Just stand here. Let's see if we can have the dock come out. What do we want anything on the dock? Hey, creeper. Let's see if we want 2 doors there and there. Just trying to picture it in my head. Let's start with the basic frame. Let's bring it... See, I don't want it to be too far away, but I don't want it to be too close either. Actually, what if I had it... Instead of coming from here and looking in on the bridge, what if I had it coming out from the bridge at the front of the building over here? No, I'll put something else there. Let's do... let's ballpark it around here just to line up with that. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away. Yep, that gives us 5 blocks in between, which would be 4, 5, So it's about that. It's a little thinner than the other bits, but it should be okay. And let's bring another one out of the water, just to give this building a little bit of height. Now, how will the dock actually look? And how deep do I want the building to be? Let's do 4 for there, which would have the other one coming here. So let's just punch that out. You know what, I might want to start manipulating fences, and then we'll get those. Whoop. No. Alright, let's hop back here. I know I have a couple of fences left over from other projects, so I can just grab those. Just to give me a little bit more space without letting mobs in. Alright. There we go. Just for now. Just for now. So this gives us the basic dock area. I have some stairs. Let's try maybe something like that. Just to bring the dock in. We'll keep kind of close to the bridge design, but we're not going to mimic it. And then we'll put like a suspended log going through it all, just to give it that little bit of depth. It also means that stuff won't get stuck under the bridge, or it will if it spawns over here, but so it gives kind of the base. Next, we'd want to fence the outside. I think we do. Let's bring up another one out of the corners. And I don't have any spruce fence. Let's pop this here. Just 'cause it's easy access. Let's make some. Just put it all there. And dun 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 dun. Make a couple just to experiment with. If I do something like that with the spruce wood, no, that's not going to work. Unless I want this to be the base. So I need to bring this up a little bit higher first. So let's bring that up and that up. Let's get at the slabs. You know what? I need to decide how that looks actually. From that side. 3, 4. Does this look okay? Oh, damn it! Exactly what I was trying to avoid. Yeah, well, my fault for letting him stay. And now we have a breach. And luckily, I can use the water source blocks to determine where everything was. Yep, so that's that, that, and that. Yeah, a little divot never hurt anybody. So we'll leave that there. It's daytime, so we might as well take all this out. It's a huge breach in the village security, but we're going to have to be doing fences around the other areas anyway. And like I said, I want to redo this wall at some point. How does this look from the side? It's a little odd. Maybe if I chose a different wood color for the top layer. Or actually, let's mix in a little bit of stone. You know, I like that with that touch of gray. Dang it. Now I can't get up here normally. So we get just that little splash of gray on the outside. Now, if I swap that out with this, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It's not terrible. I like that better with the slab, though. Design is not an easy thing, kids. Not an easy thing at all. That's not horrible. It feels a little weird suspended. Let's keep building it for now and see how we feel about it in 20 minutes or so. So 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun. So we have kind of the outside. Next, let's build, or fill in, I should say, the base here for our dock. 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See, I like that little bit of depth that it has there, and we can't get up now. Great, I gotta stop doing that. And let's bring it across the front as the edge. How does that look so far? It's not bad, not bad. Definitely needs some more depth to the building around it. Actually, what if I gave this kind of a lip? If I added stairs there, how would that feel? Got an interesting step-on dock. Does that mean people could get it? Yeah, people could get up the dock if they wanted to go for a swim or something. Other ideas. Well, let's take this torch out. We don't need it right now. Other ideas. How about for just one lip down? What if I did something like that? Then these, like, it's not gonna let me do that, is it? Like that. Be a little weird with this one. It's like that. And then again, underneath. So you can still get up from the front, but it's got kind of like a weird beveled look to it. Not bad. I like the look from this end. But do I still like it from the other end? It's not terrible. Still feels weird to me. Like there's something else that could be done or needs to be done. Let's pop this down because we're gonna need this again anyway. A couple of those. A couple of those. What if I put these in back here? No, I wanted those the other way. Like that, that, and that. Better. Still not feeling it though. What if I used stone stairs for it? Just make some real quick here. Just again, that splash of color. Okay. It's gonna be difficult to get in back there, but 1, 2, 3. Not gonna lie, I like that less. I mean, I like the color, but not specifically the cobblestone color. I need a color that I can just slip back there that makes it really pop, but isn't invasive. Well, we'll think on it later. Alternately, I could just throw some flat spruce back there. It's not bad with the flat spruce. It's not bad, but I kind of miss the depth that was added. What if, to give the depth back, I took out the front of the dock? How does that look? You know what? I'm feeling that. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling. Kind of like this bevel or this stairway style deal. Okay, so that's not bad. Next, we gotta start flooring because we got the rest of the building to do. So, I'm going to use, I know for the most of my buildings I generally use large wood stocks in the corners, but for this one, I want to use large cobble ones to kind of fit into the rest of the design. How standard villages have cobble in the corners is kind of like a structural bit. So let's bring it. I don't want this building to be really long. I want it to kind of widen a little bit. So if we give it 2 extra wide, bring up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get a look at that from the other end. It's a little bit of extra width to the building, but I think I need to bring it up a little bit. Otherwise the dock seems really long and then you don't get that same kind of illusion. I build things weirdly. A lot of people will lay out the entire idea for a building. I would prefer to do it step by step and see how I feel for each step. So let's bring the pillar up here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just see how that one looks before I put another one up. Yeah, see that? Just bringing it up that one makes it feel that much wider just because of the field of vision. Actually, how much space do I have on this side? What if I did... Let's take these fences out. What if I did it here? And then, like... spruce wood here. How would that feel? Like if I gave it like a weird lip style, like not a lip, lips over an edge, but like I wrapped the back side of the dock with it. You know, that's not bad. You can barely tell that those are attached unless you're... How does it look from this angle? Still not that bad. If I think I'm gonna go with that look actually. So for the next bits, we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll add more detail to that as we go, but that's not too bad. Next, we need building on the inside here. So, the base floor of this building is going to be around this level. So let's add that. No, I don't want that there yet. I don't want to be working with full blocks. I'm going to light this area a little bit more just so that it discourages things from spawning around the area. Because now I have a hole in the village wall, which is not something that is good. That's no good. Okay. Let's grab this, bring this out one more back. Because that one's uncontested as being part of that. So, you know what? I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable if I do this. Just block out around here for the night. Because that stops basically anything from getting in. Don't build at night, kids. Terrible idea. Terrible idea. Alright. Next, because this is where our doors are going to be, we need to bring this up at least one. Let's actually, we'll take this out and add stone there. Because our doors, I want to go like here and here. Oop. Can they auto path in? I need to see this. Okay, no, they're going to their normal spots. Okay. So this is fine for now. You know, I don't think I want the spruce doors, actually. I like the spruce doors, but they don't have that restaurant feeling. For that, let's see, what kind of door options do we have? See, with a restaurant, you think of like a mostly glass door. At least for me. Being in Canada and living in London and Brantford, they've given me kind of like a set idea on restaurant doors. So we could do oak because it's got the little window in the front. Dark oak would be a very fancy restaurant, which is not what we're going for. We're going for like just off the coast. Generally, probably falling apart a little bit. I think I want the standard oak door, actually. So let's throw together some of those. And let's come back. I like the look of it so far. We might need some sort of way to get through to it. I think I want to build kind of like a bit around the side or something. I don't know. We'll think about it, but I like the look of the building so far. Yeah, that little splash of gray really helps. So, there's going to be wall here. Let's bring, based on the color scheme, I don't want to do more oak or spruce wood, so, or like specifically spruce wood. I want some planks, I think. 5, 5, and then I want the doors here and here. I want them deeper. Actually, let's do one side deeper just to see what it's like. And one side, I'm going to put a spruce wood plank there. Which do I like better? Out front or in the back? I think I kind of like the front just because of the extra depth there. So I'm going to go with that design, or that choice. So let's put another one there. And let's pop the old rickety looking door in. Next, we need kind of a center piece, something to draw the symmetry in. So I'm going to put some of this here. And let's let's go with that. I think I need a little bit more depth to it. Something here. See, I wish I could just kind of make that half line cobble. That would work perfectly for what I'm thinking. Instead, let's try... Does a whole one work? It feels a little gross. Can I try a stair? Better. What if instead of trying to max out the bottom, what if I did this? It's okay. Yeah. It's difficult, like the difference one block makes when you're building. What if instead of that, I put in that? Not terrible, not terrible. And what if I replace those with a little bit more cobble? I like that better. I like that a lot better, actually. And what if I took out you? It's cobble. I don't care too much. And replaced you with this so that the dock kind of like goes under a little bit. Yeah, I've got a weird look there now, though. How does that look with that? Yeah, I've lost my splash of gray, though. What if I used you, though? Yeah, I don't like that. Do not like that. What if I went with a regular one? Yeah. I think that's kind of the best we're gonna get, unless I swap you two with you two. How does that feel? It doesn't feel bad. I mean, there's a lot of eye traffic here, but not too bad. I think it was best when we just had the standard cobble in there. And it's getting near daytime, so let's knock out a fence and gather all this stuff up before the zombies arrive. Oh. Whoop. We got an invasion. They're flooding in. Give them an inch, they swim all over you. Yeah. Points for the reference. Okay. So, let's put this fence back, because I don't want that to happen again. Yeah. Okay, so we got the basic front here. Now, across the top, I want to try something maybe like that, and then this kind of pops in there. I like it around here. Kind of wish it was a bit more. Just put that there for now, so I can get in and out easily. Standard oak or standard wood there. Not bad, not great, but not bad. Hum. A lot of my building is just me going hum. Alright, well, we'll work with that for now. Now let's consider, do I want to go out more with this, or do I want to bring it straight in? I don't need to do a visual reference for bringing it straight in. Whoop. Yeah. It doesn't hurt when it's out. So I think I might actually... I think I'm gonna build it out. Just get a little bit more of that. And let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Build that out a little bit, and then this will be where our sidewall comes in. So this is the part that's in the village, and technically counts as 0 houses right now. So let me just put those there, because those count as 2 houses now. We've got the basic front of the building, the very basic front of the building. Now let's spruce up. If we're going to use that way, we can take a little bit of creative freedom. Let's take those out. Just give this a little indent to add a little bit more eye traffic there. How does that feel? Feels okay. Not too great though. I think the problem is I'm using too much of the same block types. It almost goes missing on you. So I might need to make some more different block types. But I think, unfortunately, I've spent a lot of time just doing this little bit of the building. So I'm going to have to make some plans and continue next episode. But before then, I'm going to just do a really quick thing, because there's a comment that brought my attention. I want to read it one more time for everybody, just because it made me feel good. Alright, so I know this has kind of been done before, but I wanted to read this one out. I liked it, and I would probably do this with other ones as well. But anyway, the comment was, just wanted to say thank you. Your latest season here started with expanding on a village, something that I've never really thought of doing. Starting a new modded game, there was a 4-villager village within 100 blocks of the spawn. It's created a whole new game twist for me. Again, as one gamer to another, thank you for keeping it fun and new. And that was Azarin1. And Azarin1 has commented quite a bit on a lot of my videos, mostly when I was playing Agrarian Skies, just to kind of have little help tips and whatnot, which I know I named the sifting station after him and everything, but I couldn't just comment on this particular one. I felt it needed to be said. As much as you thank me for just doing what I'm doing here, like, this isn't my job or anything. This is just something I do in my spare time, and the whole purpose of it was to bring new experience for people, more or less. Trying to do it my own way and make people, well, I guess give people something that they could enjoy, that they could see another aspect of. And honestly, the thanks is to you as much as you thank me, because I like sharing this with people, with you, with everybody else who watches and whatnot, and knowing that I've made even like that small bit of difference, that I've changed the play experience. That's a lot for me, because it's exactly what I've been trying to do. Like I said, this isn't my job. I don't get paid for it like much. I get like 12 cents an episode because I'm not super popular. But when you comment, when you do so, it shares it with the people you know and gives them the opportunity to get the same kind of experience that you've gotten from it. And in turn, for me, that means that I get to know or feel like I've made that same kind of a difference to more people. And it's a good feeling for everyone, really, at least in my opinion, to be able to share in something, even if it's as simple as gaming or expanding a village in this particular case. it feels good. And I wanted to thank you just as much as you've thanked me on this one. Thank you for watching and being consistent with it, sharing it with whomever you do when you do comment, and when it informs your social medias and whatnot. It means just as much to me to be making that difference as it is that I've given you that new experience. So I wanted to say thank you, and yours is the first comment in that section for if other people do the same, because I hope I can make that kind of a difference for well, anyone who watches. But anyway, that's all the time I have. I've probably run over. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do a little bit of thinking about this building. Maybe I'll have to cook up some stone or something, just to give it some extra depth. But yeah, this will be Isaac Zephyr signing out, and I'll see y'all later, heroes.